We proceed exercise 9.3, and we have completed question number 10 in the previous video. Now we do question number 11. Question number 11, evaluate summation k equals to 1 to 11. This is called summation, means sum k equals to 1 to 11 at 2 plus 3 raised to the power k. 2 plus 3 raised to the power k. The sequence is given in terms of summation. This is summation, means we have to add. So we put the value of k equals to 1 and k equals to 1, k equals to 2 till up to k equals to 11. So the series becomes, when we put k equals to 1, then it becomes 2 plus 3 raised to the power 1, then plus put the value of k equals to 2, so 2 plus 3 raised to the power 2, then 2 plus 3 raised to the power 3, plus 2 plus 3 raised to the power 4, plus dash dash. The last value of k, we put 11. So it becomes 2 plus 3 raised to the power 11. Now we separate the terms. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 will be separated. And this 2 comes up to 11 times. Because there are total number of 11 terms. Started from 1 to 11. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 up to 11 times. And plus 3 would be taken together, the term containing 3. So 3 raised to the power 1 means 3, plus 3 raised to the power 2, plus 3 raised to the power 3, plus 3 raised to the power 4, and the last term is 3 raised to the power 11. Now we add both the sequence separately. 2 plus 2 plus 2 up to 11 times, it becomes 2 into 11. When we add 2 11 times, it comes 2 into 11 plus, this is the term of GP, and we use the formula A into, here the first term of the GP, A is 3, the common ratio is 3 squared upon 3, means 9 upon 3. Common ratio is also 3, so we use the formula, and the value of n is 11. Total number of terms is 11. So A into r raised to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. This becomes 22. The value of A is 3. The value of r is 3 raised to the power n, 11 minus 1 upon r minus 1, 3 minus 1. So 22 plus 3 into 3 raised to the power 11 minus 1 and 3 minus 1 2. 3 minus 1 into 1. So 2 plus 3 by 2 and 3 raised to the power 11 minus 1. This is the sum. 2 plus 3 raised to the power k, where k is from 1 to 11. Total number of terms started from 1. There are total number of 11 terms. Next question number 12. The sum of first three terms of a GP is 39 by 10 and their product is 1. Find the common ratio and the terms. Let three terms of a GP. Let first three terms of a GP be A, AR and AR square. These are the first three terms. So the sum of first three terms is 39 by 10. Means according to question, A plus AR square is equals to 39 by 10. Sum of first three terms of GP is 39 by 10 and the first three terms of a GP means A, AR and AR square, which sum is 39 by 10. There is common A. So 1 plus R square equals to 39 by 10. This is the first equation. Now the second condition is, and their product is 1. Product of first three terms means A into AR square. Their product is 1 equals to 1. So A into A cube. A cube into R cube equals to 1 and AR the whole cube equals to 1 and the value of AR is also 1. So the value of AR is 1 and we find the value of A. A equals to 1 by R. A equals to 1 by R, we put the value of A equals to 1 by R in first number equation. So from first, the value of A is taken as 1 by R. So 1 plus R square. And at the place of A, we may write 1 by R equals to 39 by 10. Now do cross multiplication. So 10 into 1, 10 plus 10R plus 10R square equals to 39R and 10R square plus 10R minus 39R and plus 10 equals to 0. Then we get 10R square minus 29R plus 10 equals to 0. Now we make the factor by splitting the middle term. So its factor will be 10R square minus 25R minus 4R plus 10 equals to 0. From first two terms, 5R is taken common. So we get 2R minus 5. And from last two terms, 2 is common. So 2R minus 5 equals to 0. And from these two terms, 2R minus 5 is common. So we get 5R minus 2 equals to 0. So either 2R minus 5 equals to 0, then the value of R will 5 by 2. We get the value of R equals to 5 by 2. And when 5R minus 2 equals to 0, then the value of R is 2 by 5. When we take R equals to 5 by 2, so at R equals to 5 by 2, the value of A will be The value of A is 1 by R. So 1 by 5 by 2 means the value of A comes to be 2 by 5. And at R equals to 2 by 5. At R equals to 2 by 5. The value of A is 5 by 2. Because A equals to 1 by R. Reciprocal of 2 by 5 is 5 by 2. So we have to calculate the common ratio. So the common ratio is 5 by 2 or 2 by 5. And then the terms. 3 terms we have to also find. So the 3 terms we have supposed A, AR and AR square. So the first term equals to A and the value of A is 2 by 5. The second term is A into R. So 2, the value of A is 2 by 5 and the value of R is 5 by 2. So it gives 1. Then third term equals to AR square. So 2 by 5 into R square. 5 by 2 the whole square. 25 by 4. So we get the third term is 5 by 2. So the 3 terms be 2 by 5, 1 or 5 by 2. These are the 3 terms of the AP and the common ratio is either 5 by 2 or 2 by 5. Then question number 13. How many terms of GP? How many terms of GP? 3, 3 square, 3 cube, dash dash are needed to give the sum 120. Are needed to give the sum 120. Number of terms we have to calculate and Sn is given 120. So the value of A, the first term is 3. Common ratio is calculated by dividing 3 the square by 3. We get common ratio R3 and sum Sn is given 120. So we use the formula for Sn. A into R raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. The value of Sn is 120. The value of A is 3. R is 3, so 3 raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1, 3 minus 1. So 120 equals to 3 into 3 raised to the power n minus 1 upon 2. By cross multiplication, 120 into 2 upon 3 equals to 3 raised to the power n minus 1. That is 80 equals to 3 raised to the power n minus 1 and 3 raised to the power n equals to 81. and 81 is written as 3 raised to the power 4. 81 is written as 3 raised to the power 4. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled and we find the value of n. The value of n comes to be 4. So the number of terms will be 4. Then question number 14. The sum of first 3 terms of a GP is 16. The sum of first 3 terms A1 plus A2 plus A3 is 16. We have given the sum of first 3 terms of a GP is 16 and the sum of next 3 terms is 128. Sum of next 3 terms means A4 plus A5 plus A6. This is given 128. Sum of first 3 terms of GP is 16. The sum of next 3 terms means A4 plus A5 plus A6 is given 128. Then determine the first term, the common ratio. We have to find the first term. A we have to calculate, then common ratio have to calculate, and SN have to find. 3 things we have to calculate. We have to find the first term, the common ratio, and the sum to n terms of a GP. And we have given the sum of first 3 terms of a GP. Means A1 plus A2 plus A3 equals to 16. And also we have given the sum of next 3 terms, means A4 plus A5 plus A6. So sum of first 3 terms, A1 plus A2 plus A3 is given 16. We use the formula for sum of first 3 terms. So A into R raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1 equals to 16. But at the place of n, we use 3 because there are 3 terms. So A into R raised to the power 3 minus 1 upon R minus 1 equals to 16. Name it third number equation. Now from second, we have given the next 3 terms. So add first 3 terms. On both sides. Add first 3 terms on both sides because we'll have to make the sum from first terms. So adding first 3 terms from both the sides. So when we add first 3 terms on the left side, this becomes A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 equals to 128. And on the right side also we add first 3 terms, means A1 plus A2 plus A3. What we did, add first three terms on both the sides. So this becomes the first six terms of T. And we use the formula for first six terms. So A into R raised to the power n means 6 minus 1 upon R minus 1. Why we use 6? Because at the place of n there are total number of 6 terms equals to 128 plus at the place of A1 plus A2 plus A3. A1 plus A2 plus A3 can be written as 16. So we get A into R raised to the power 6 minus 1 upon R minus 1 equals to 128 plus 16. It gives 144. 128 plus 16, 144. Now R raised to the power 6 minus 1 can be written as R cube plus 1 and R cube minus 1. Because we use the formula R raised to the power 6 minus 1. So R raised to the power 6 is written as R cube the whole square, and this 1 is written as 1 the whole square. Then use the formula A square minus B square. So A plus B and A minus B. So instead of R raised to the power 6 minus 1, we can write R cube plus 1 into R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1 equals to 144, and name it fourth number equation. Now divide 4 by 3. Divide 4, equation 4 by 3. So fourth number equation is A into R cube plus 1 into R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1 and divided by A into R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1 equals to the RHS of fourth number equation 144 divided by 16. So when we put in multiple form, then it becomes A into R cube plus 1 R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1 into, this becomes reciprocal R minus 1 upon A R cube minus 1, and 114 divided by 16, we get 9. 16 9 ja 144. R minus 1 cancelled, A cancelled, and R cube minus 1 cancelled. So it comes R cube plus 1 equals to 9. And R cube equals to 9 minus 1, 8. And R raised to the power 3. 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3. And we get the value of R. So the value of R is 2. So common ratio, we get R equals to 2. Now we have to find the value of A. So for finding the value of A, we put the value of R in equation number 3. So from equation 3, A into R raised to the power 3, and the value of R is 2. So 2 raised to the power 3 minus 1 upon R minus 1, 2 minus 1 equals to 16. And 2 raised to the power 3 means 8, 8 minus 1, 7. So 7A equals to 2 minus 1, 1. equals to 16, and the value of A comes to be 16 by 7. The value of A comes to be 16 by 7. Then we have to find the SL, sum to n terms. Sum to n terms. So SL equals to A into R raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. The value of A is 16 by 7 and R is, the value of R is 2. So 2 raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1 means 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1, 1, it becomes 16 by 7 into 2 raised to the power n minus 1. So this is the sum to n terms. Sn equals to 16 by 7 and 2 raised to the power n minus 1. So we get the value of A, the value of R and the value of Sn. Sum to n terms of G.